Oh, these bloody wires get everywhere. I don't know what end do you pull from. Does that work?
Do you want me to? I can.
Does that work?
I can get it for you.
No. It's okay. If you just keep pulling, there comes a point where you pull and it will go like that, like strangle you. I feel like that. You know, I feel like microphones and bloody technical people. Not you. They're just always hanging around, aren't they? They're always just talking and saying, do this, do that, don't do this, you can't do that. And it's killjoys. And that's part of the reason why I called you, because I was like, well, you know, some of the old gang, we used to have fun back in the day. And remember how I used to think about all of those types of technical people, and I would not have them on set.
Right.
Once they had revealed themselves to me as, you know, the kind of person who really ruins filming.
Sure.
Get lost. Now, obviously, that did cause a few problems, you know, with the lights and things. But at the end of the day, we made great stuff, and they loved it in Southeast Asia.
They did.
That's for sure. They did. Yeah, even if all the words were wrong.
The editing was still the same.
Yeah, the editing was good. Got some of those slaps.
Yeah.
Heard around the world. Slaps
sure.
heard around the world. I mean, do you remember when we would put like we'd squirt a bit of water in their mouths, so just so you could get a full kind of spray, and then you'd be like, all right, love. I mean, you sort of wipe it off the lens.
We do 120 frames now, and you know, make it all slow-mo and stuff.
You could see every drop, if required. I mean, you know, we loved a slow-mo slap. Yeah.
But you could do a surprise one as well, like, you know, straight out the gate.
Yeah. No, it's true. Halcyon days, many would say, but there's always an end, there's always a beginning, there's always a future, and there will always be a past. But in the present, it's where we are now.
Yeah.
And I was surprised to hear that you have YouTubed me.
Yeah.
I've been, and they YouTubed you to me.
Yes. They tubed you.
Yeah. So me was tubed
to
tubed. You back to me.
Right.
So that's surprising because
well, it's the algorithm, isn't it? I mean,
I don't understand.
You know, maybe I googled your name a few times over the years, like,
well,
and then you know how many Andrew like how many are you then, and then it sort of came back and like maybe heard me talking, like, you know, if your phone's just out, like, oh, Andrew this, Andrew that, and then like it sort of, you know, sucks it all in, shoots it back out. Goes to some big, you know...
Goes in the sky, doesn't it?
Goes in the sky.
Goes to the satellites.
And the satellite decides, he goes...
Yep.
YouTube. And then it sent you.
Yeah. Well, I don't think there's a guy up there saluting. But
well, there's at least one guy.
There's someone on the space station.
All woman. Apparently they make really good astronauts, really low centre of gravity. Anyway, I got your YouTube.
They've got less water in their body.
No
so
way.
That's good. Yeah.
Well, they've got less body as well.
They've got less body. So there's two ways that women are better than men. Okay, this could be a video. Everyone would love this, wouldn't they? 2 ways women are better than men. They're smaller, which is good for space. It's not necessarily.
Not always.
It's good for
short
leg room.
kings rise up.
That's true. On average, we have to work with the general. So they've got more leg room.
Yeah.
That's good for them more than society. And they've got less water in their body.
Right.
That's why they get drunk quicker. Because there's less water to absorb it.
Yeah.
But it means that if they were ever outside the space station, and heaven forbid, like, you know, the suit was pierced or something. Oh no, this is worse actually, because that would just mean they would boil quicker.
Why are they piercing their suit?
Well, it's just...
Is that more of a woman thing?
No,
that's not gender.
I think space is, you know, doesn't care. No, I think, well, if space is misogynist, if it is also misandrist.
Right.
It would not care.
Right.
It would just go, just kind of throwing things through you all the time. It's happening all the time, but they're so small that you don't even feel them because they pass between the cells.
Wow.
I mean,
so is this what Is what your project's about?
No, I'm not really. It's a good idea though. I mean, I should probably do something involving space. At the moment, I've just got lots of ideas that are really, I mean, they're so exciting, just covering all the bases.
Yeah.
And the YouTube stuff that you've seen is really just showcasing, or is going to showcase, my ability to turn my hand to any genre. So I can do your 80s soap opera drama, I can do medieval, I can do, it's just kind of
medieval 80s soap opera.
Well, no, they are separate at the moment, but honestly, if you went into most meetings and you said, okay, it's going to be a clash between medieval battles and an 80s soap opera, they'd probably throw money at you.
It's Only Fools and Horses meets The Last Duel.
Yeah, they would go, yeah, that's great, brilliant. Rodney dueling with
Jodie Comer.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
That's all you need to say. It's surprisingly easy. People think it's difficult. The hard part...
I did it that.
Yeah, well, why not? Why not? I mean, it probably, if a normal person did it, made that, it'd probably be quite bad. But I'm not sure anyone can tell anymore. And by then, I mean, they'll green light. If you say, "Oh, we'll smash this with this," as long as you're smashing things together, they love it, and they struggle with like an original idea. I've had another original idea. Like these things are run of the mill.
Yeah.
Only the true greats
for sure
can do that.
Yeah.
And I'm doing it all the time. It's the thing I always say about characters.
What like if you had to choose one of your original ideas, what's like, what are we doing?
It's which Queen Victoria had 7 children. Which one was her favourite?
I thought you were going to say
she couldn't tell you.
Because Queen Victoria, that'd be a great subject.
It's endless, isn't it? I mean, there's so many stories that you can tell. People have told the Queen Victoria story, but
you haven't.
I haven't.
We haven't.
Well, no. I mean, you can make decisions in editing, can't you? You could. I mean, if you went completely rogue, you could just kind of cut Queen Victoria out of her own story. That would be. They'd probably give you money for that. That'd just be bold, wouldn't it? So it's just like Albert kind of walking around a building, and then like he dies, and like nobody's upset because she's not there to be upset.
What would you call it?
Queen _
Right.
So
blank.
So there's a queen, but we don't. You probably need 2 or 3 underscores actually to cover the length of the word Victoria.
It's like 3 syllables, isn't it?
Yeah, Victoria. No, it's 4.
Oh yeah, 4 underscores.
4. How often do you meet women with
4 underscores? Not often.
4 or syllables. I mean, there's not enough of them these days because those are nice names, and there should be more Victorias. But anyway, I mean, so you've seen the YouTube channel, and which surprises me, but great. It's building excitement. I'm trying to raise, trying to just drag up the level of the people there. I take it as a directorial challenge because, they're a little bit passive, a little bit green, and, obviously I'm giving them money, which is important to them, but they kind of
very important.
Phoning it in isn't correct, but they're kind of, they're doing the best that they can, but the best that they can do so far, probably not good enough. But I'll get there. I'll get there with them. I'll find better people, and then the thing really takes off.
For sure.
I'm not too bothered how quickly this happens because I've got time on my side. So if we're getting sort of 7 or 8 views per video for the next 3 years, it's just not really a huge problem for me. What we want to do is create a place of absolute excellence. People don't understand excellence anymore. They've forgotten what it is.
Yeah.
They've become...
But you want to charge a premium for it, right? The excellence.
Well, it's going to be so excellent that it becomes unavoidable. You talk about algorithms.
MasterCard, priceless.
Right. Yes. Exactly. So I mean, that's,
But there will be a price, is what I'm saying.
well, the price in you mean in terms of making money?
Well, I'm just sometimes excellence costs.
Mm.
You know.
Well, you let me worry about that. I mean, this
So
is
you
this is
do.
my thing.
You do have. You. That's not a problem.
No, not for the time being. I've got some finance people kind of looking over the whole thing, but at the moment, it's all reasonably manageable. I'm paying out to social media experts company. I've got Joanne, my agent, a couple of other people kind of making noises, wanting to get involved.
Yeah.
But really, there isn't a pressure
Who wants to get involved?
kind of explode.
Because I'd love to throw my hat in them.
Yeah, I mean, this is what I'm thinking. I mean, I've never been one to call meetings for no apparent reason.
Yeah.
I know it's very in vogue in office culture
Right.
and corporate culture to just have a meeting for
Bean
no apparent
bags,
reason.
slide.
But I like having meetings for reasons. I'm old-fashioned that way.
Mm.
People have called me old-fashioned. I say to them, like, call me old-fashioned before I say something old-fashioned, and the funny ones go, "Oh, you're old-fashioned."
Yeah.
So I'm a bit
Super
old-fashioned.
funny.
I'm going to have a meeting that means something. So anyway, these films for YouTube. Right, I need someone to edit them because at the moment the person who's editing them is just kind of like phoning it in. They're just not really trying very
Right.
hard. They're just kind of like, oh yeah, we'll piece this thing and that thing together.
What are they doing?
Well, it just kind of lacks pizzazz. What they do is they just show a fair reflection of what happened.
Right.
So they just go, the thing that happened. Yeah, that's. We'll edit that, and that'll be the edit.
Well, I can do it all, mate. I watch a lot of YouTube these days, so I'm always getting a lot of ideas, and there's lots of packages you can download and put into Premiere Pro. I'm a man without footage. You know what I mean? I need something to edit. Like I'm just editing blank, generated solid pictures. Solid color.
Transitioning red into blue.
It's beautiful for a while. Like Kubrick
Purple.
did it and a lot of money, but I feel like there needs to be. It's not my voice.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think I can provide you with the footage.
Great.
And then you can, work something out. I think I wanted to go back to the old gang because I'm getting pressure from these social media people who are lovely, by the way, and they're like, oh no, get Billy to do it.
Yeah.
And you meet Billy. Well, I don't meet him, but you imagine Billy.
Right.
And Billy is.
Get rid of him, Billy.
Well, this is it. I mean, he's got floppy hair. He jumps over the back of couches. He's never been in a meadow. You just know these people back to front. I don't need to meet them.
I love meadows.
I know what Billy's like.
Smell
them. And he's just had his 20th birthday, and he's scared of that. And you're like, you've got no idea, mate. You've got no idea. Things get, they get really different. No, I wouldn't want to be 20 again. So that's the idea. We're making the videos. We're making them all the time, and then you can start editing them in a more interesting way because they keep getting on at me that we just have to kind of move around more and like the frame's doing this because like stupid people can't hold attention to anything. And
right.
And I'm saying to them, look, I don't want those people watching. I don't want those people.
Screw
right? But they're like, no, but they are people. And I'm like, I'm not denying that, but I don't want them watching if they're that stupid. And they're like, but you can't. I think
YouTube wants me watching, clearly.
Yeah, right. Well, that was great. That was really shocking. But, I think that these people have to watch.
Yeah.
Because they said to me, oh no, you can't afford not to have them because everybody's stupid now. And and having taken that in, I sat back and I said, you're right.
Yeah. Go with it. Go with the stupidity. Don't fly against it.
You can't afford to ignore these people,
No.
because to ignore stupid people is ignoring 80% of people.
Yeah, 90.
Could be.
90.
Could be. The 80 to 90 percentile just about have a conversation with.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's the size of it, you know,
Yeah.
if you're up for it.
I'd love to, mate.
Yeah.
That'd be really great. It hasn't really been
No.
great for me, you know, like,
Well, you know,
I need this.
you know, I didn't look. Well, how old are you now?
32.
32. You know, my 20s were not like. Admittedly, by the time we were making Girl Fight, what was I? I was 26. So the first half of my 20s, you know, that wasn't all that easy. When I was making the stuff with Malcolm, that wasn't that great.
Yeah.
So, but it got, you know, it gets better. When I was 32,
Yeah.
that was when I stopped. Yeah, I stopped at 32.
But we're not. I'm not.
I'm starting
Yeah.
again, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 30.
It has to get better.
32 to 40.
It better.
32 to 41.
Yeah.
Right.
Better get better.
I was having fun, finding myself.
Yeah.
You know, now we're
back.
Now it's time, isn't it? Time to do more.
Yeah. Otherwise.
Otherwise,
It's just not. You know.
otherwise nothing. Yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise, war. You know. But yeah, like I'm.
Good. Yeah.
I'm here.
All right. Well, that's great. So, Mike, new editor. So you guys, I'm talking to the audience.
Yeah.
There's not many of them. Don't worry about that. So you guys are going to see some exciting editing from now on, and Troy will just have to. He's all right. He's all right, Troy. You'll just have to put up with it, because I'm not using Billy. I'm using people I know, because people I know are loyal. Right? Loyalty, please.
Me.
Loyalty, please. All right. Subscribe, like, bell.
Yeah. Ring the bell.
The bell is important.
Yeah.
The bell is the most important.
And Patreon?
No, not yet.
No.
No, they haven't actually mentioned that one. I've heard of that, but they haven't mentioned that one.
Twitch.
TikTok.
Twitch. You play any games on Twitch?
Oh, Troy said something about Twitch. Troy said something, not on camera, but Troy said something about Twitch, and I said,
I watch a lot of that too.
I said, oh, maybe I'd play like Streets of Rage,
Right.
and he was like, what's that?
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Not the most popular genre.
Streets of Rage on the Mega Drive, Genesis if you're American. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
It's a game changer. So yeah, I don't know. But we're talking about TikTok, and I don't know I still haven't understood really how that works.
Right.
But hey, look, we'll get there. Edits are coming. So yeah. Take that and put up with it, yeah? All right, nice one. All right, that'll do, won't it?